I wanted to talk about these powder scales. This is the one I got with my um, bench loading die, and it's actually a pretty good deal for the price. Lee built some pretty good stuff for the price. Um, a lot of their stuff is like half the price of um, the other manufacturers that do that. There's several of them that do, but it's fairly accurate. Um, I'm not sure exactly how accurate it is. It's hard to tell. I think you can get variations because I've managed to vary the how it levels by how I stack it in here. And then too, there's also friction on this fulcrum or hinge point it has there, and it can cause some drag on it. So it's probably within a tenth of a grain anyway, and I wouldn't say a tenth, maybe a plus or minus, but maybe a tenth total. It could be as much as a tenth one way or the other, but I mean it's fairly accurate for what you get, for what you got. My second scale I got was this Frankfurt Arsenal, a digital one. Um, it's not really too good for anything. If you want rough measurements, because that's what it'll give you, it's probably only accurate to a third of a grain, maybe like 3/10 or 4/10. It varies some. You can turn it back off, turn it back on, and get a different reading. So it's pretty good for weighing bullets, though, because usually bullets you only have to have them within a grain, and you can usually pick those out. I got a new one though, Frankfurt Arsenal. I like this one. I seen it on somebody had one on YouTube I seen, and so I went ahead and bought one. And it's not a bad deal. I would say it's as accurate as that. It's hard to trickle powder in. I usually use these scoopers to trickle powder in because I can shake it in 1 or 2 grains at a time. And the trick to doing it, I found out, is I'll do 2 or 3 if you need it exactly on the number, and then I pick the cup up like that and drop it so it'll recalibrate. And you can usually get a pretty accurate reading. That way you don't have to pick it completely off then. But I usually weigh them a couple times, if you want them real accurate. But like I said, this here is probably almost as accurate as that, or as accurate. This won't weigh anything less than 3/10 is about the smallest reading I've been able to get on it. It won't read anything less than that. But once you have weight in it, it'll weigh fairly accurate and be repeatable. And the reason I bought it is it's reasonably priced too. I got it on sale for, I don't know, 29 or 39 bucks, I think. So it was a good deal. But they're both pretty good. This is a little faster than that because once you're weighing something out, you have to wait for it to balance because it goes up and down a lot. So this here is a lot faster. I actually will use both sometimes. So when I'm loading rifle charges, if I'm loading pistol charges, I just use the this measure thing. But this is a pretty good deal if anybody's been looking at those. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, you have to learn how to use it, but once you learn how to use it, you can get fairly repeatable measurements out of it. See ya.